Remember when the body positivity movement was for amputees and burn victims and people with other insecurities they can't do anything about?
The body positivity movement started with fat people. Next.
This kind of lovely logic here is why I like to make a clear distinction between the body positivity movement and the health at every size movement, because the two movements are in no way, shape, or form the same. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/Fatlogic, and if you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and to see more content like this in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe and turn on notifications. Also afterwards, be sure to check out other videos, you might find something you like. Calorie counting works. It's all about calories in versus calories out. You download the app, and at first it is all fun and games. It might work in the first months, later it slowly becomes an obsession, leading you to count calories of every bite. You hit a plateau from all of the stress, and you have a new unhealthy mindset, not seeing food, but their calories only. It's not the food anymore, it's just numbers to you. It leaves you completely detached from your bodily signals and your intuition. It's not worth it. Oh yes, because if you're not going to eat out every single night, then you can just simply download one of those apps, and it's really simple. Just scan the barcode. That's it. It puts all the info into it. It's MyFitnessPal. It does it really easily. But no, for some reason that's a bit too much for some people. As for plateaus, sometimes you just gotta take a look at the bigger picture and see if there's something that you can change that would improve your situation. Plus, also when it comes to an obsession, some people need to become obsessed with stuff in order to actually achieve a goal. You don't have that full drive unless you are obsessed with obtaining that goal. It's one of the few things that I actually have in regards to motivational videos saved to my phone for when I do gym stuff. I think shutting people over 40 down from discussing weight loss/gain is harmful and ignorant. I do not believe that all over 40 weight gain is a perimino, nor do I think it is inevitable. I know barely any middle-aged women who need to graft to remain a healthy weight, unless they were already very overweight to begin with. There are many reasons why women of my age lose or gain weight, and to pass all of it off to hormones is unhelpful. I started a thread last year about not being able to shift my lockdown gains, and got 5 pages of people telling me that it wasn't lockdown, it was my age in meno, that I would have to cut back massive amounts of calories now that I was over 45 because middle age. This was obviously not correct, as my weight returned to normal as I resumed my pre-lockdown lifestyle, and on we go. Funny that. I may naturally thicken later in life, I may not, but I won't presume an ever-increasing gain is simply meno, unless there is an underlying condition or middle age. Most older women I know either gain or lose or remain stable, as they did, oddly, in youth. Whilst I do believe that the metabolism alters, I don't think it does so to such an extent that we would completely lose control of our weight. Whilst some women struggle in their 40s, it is quite unreasonable to presume all women do, and to blame everything on something we can't change is really dangerous. Yeah, that actually summed it up pretty good. Like, there are some things that will lead to weight loss, like side effects on some medicines, things that happen in life that you don't have any control with, like the gyms getting locked down, or say you have a death in the family, and then the stress from it all winds up disturbing your natural habits. You shouldn't let yourself get deterred to the point where you feel like you aren't able to get back into the rhythm of things, like, because that's how you think that your hormones or the side effects of your medicine are the reason that you're 500 pounds and locked in a wheelchair. Just because some things get rocky doesn't mean that it's all over. You can still get your rhythm, you just gotta not lose it, and gotta keep your eyes on the prize. A gentle reminder that posting screenshots or in-depth details about fitness tracker stats, step counts, how long a run/hike was, etc. contributes to a culture that praises compulsive movement and thinness, and vilifies rest, fatness, and disability. Yeah, you know, cause apparently being healthy is horrible, isn't it? God forbid I want to live to past 75. Also, this is totally posted and made by somebody who has the lovely mindset of, I don't like what you post on your Facebook profile, I don't want to see it. That lovely stuff right there. My daughter is 10 and has my body shape and build. She's been thin up until now, as I also was pre-puberty. What the hell is pre-puberty? But I've been talking a lot about body positivity and fat positivity, and my daughter has said that she thinks fat is fine, just not for her. I have tried telling her that she can expect to get fatter, and it is normal, and that all bodies are beautiful. She still has the attitude that fat is fine, just not on her. I am seeing her start to get chubbier and become more my shape, and I want to help her love her body, and I'm not sure how to do any more than I already have. Ideas? For me as an adult, it helped to surround my social media with fat activists and body positive people, etc. I would limit her from social media and find some sort of body positive movies to watch. Here's the thing, here's an idea, but you're probably not gonna like it. How about you stop being a bad parent, little POS, trying to fatten up your daughter because you want to push your own ideals on your kid, even though your kid knows better than you. But you know, God forbid, the whole lovely mentality of, I'm the adult, I know better, just because you're an adult. You can be grown up and be stupid. Just because you're older doesn't make you wiser. Plus, you also might want to ask your daughter why she doesn't like the idea of being fat. Oh, well, maybe it's because people get bullied for their body throughout school. I only know because I only had to deal with, 10 or 12 years of it, and that self-esteem hurt and anxiety doesn't stick around too long. It's, I'm 26 now, and I still have it. It's not one of those things you can simply tell the kid to get over and, just, oh, there, I feel better. Candy is a piece of healthy relationship with food. Allow it to make peace. Holiday check-in. How are we feeling about Halloween coming up? Where is your anxiety related to wearing a costume? Access to candy, a lack of plans due to the virus, etc. A couple thoughts. Unconditional permission to eat food. Candy is important in healing your relationship with food. No one is going to eat only Halloween candy for the next 72 years to the point of feeling sick at every meal. Honestly, I gotta say, one of my favorite things I see when it comes to these PSA, like watch your candy stuff when it comes to Halloween, is the one where it says, you better watch out, sometimes it could have drugs in the candy. The first comment saying, nobody is stupid enough to give up their edibles. It bothers me when people talk about beauty standards and insist that skinny is the ideal because rich people can afford to hire personal trainers / dietitians / etc. And so being skinny is a sign of wealth. What doesn't really challenge phobia? After all, if all you need to be skinny is some extra cash, that still suggests that diets, exercising, etc. can all make a person skinny, but we know for a fact that this isn't true. The fact of the matter is that people don't become famous if they are fat. Celebrities aren't skinny because they can afford to be, and they're skinny because fat people aren't employed in the entertainment industry in the first place. Hashtag not interested in debating with fat phobes will be blocked on site. Hashtag snake post. Hashtag I talk about celebrities here rather than the rich as a whole. Hashtag because Elon Musk or whoever isn't really setting any beauty standards. I do not believe Elon Musk has ever been a fashionista or any type of fashion expert whatsoever. Hold up, I think I remember a little bit of my history. Wasn't there a time in was it French or British rule of Europe when being fat was a sign of wealthy? I know one good example was Henry VIII, because I know that dude is not chiseled like marble. But yeah, so way to go, just debunking your entire thing in just one image. Congratulations. Around various times of history, fatness has been associated with wealth, because that meant that you had access to food. And it was totally the wealthy people that were becoming absolutely obese because they were wondering when they were going to lose food again. Because that'll also take care of anybody who brings up the whole thing of, I don't know when my body is going to need to go into starvation mode again. As if there is going to ever be a time in the world where everybody just runs out of food. Everyone, unanimously, at the same time. I came across an influencer today that I have followed for a while. She typically promotes taking care of your body, being kind to it, and how thinness does not equal better. However, an article she just posted was about how much weight she had lost in 6 months, but it wasn't about a anti-diet. It was about taking care of her body and how it felt. There was a before and after photo where she was clearly thinner in the after. How often are we still sold the idea that we can heal our relationship with our body, pursue health, and that we can also simultaneously still lose weight? They do not fit together. Anytime intentional weight loss or shrinking your body occurs, it's a diet. If it's a result of your pursuit of health and you still promote the weight or size loss, you are still promoting diet culture and fat phobia. Our physical appearances are not indicative of our health. If you are promoting BOPO, haze, i.e., etc., you cannot also promote your weight loss or body shrinkage. Yeah, because God forbid the health at every size caters to every size. Plus also, there's a lot of ways you can help improve your health that don't actually mean that you have to be ingesting healthy food. Like, you can just work on your sleep schedule, because getting a proper sleep schedule but not oversleeping is actually a really good way to get yourself energized, and it could lead to you feeling more motivation to wanting to do physical activities, which in general will then lead to healthier habits. And bottom line, having a healthier body doesn't mean that you are a better person. It means that you're just healthier in general. It doesn't mean you're a higher quality of being than another person. Basically, you're a good person if you aren't bashing other people for their body styles, which is honestly the only thing I'm seeing coming out of the health at every size movement, is making fun of people that are making healthy life decisions. Because from their point of view, it's either my way or the highway. And I know what it's like to be fat. I'm fat right now, but I'm working on it because I know that I can do better and I can be better health-wise. It doesn't matter if I'm 270 or 170 pounds, I'm still going to have the same mindset that I have right now. Like, I'm still going to do all of the nice things and help everybody when I can, but that doesn't mean that just because I'm heavier or lighter that I'm going to be feeling like I'm a god complex or something. Anybody that thinks they're a higher form of being just because their body is a certain way is honestly inherently a douchebag. Honestly, the way I see it, if people are content being the way that they are, then that's all them. But if you want to do something that improves your own life situation and doesn't affect anybody negatively in any way, shape, or form, they shouldn't have any say in it or shouldn't say anything about it. But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and to see more videos like this in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe and turn on notifications. Also, check out more videos, it's pretty darn good. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.